All right, just give me a wee thumbs up if you can see and hear me okay. Yeah, okay. So we're going to just begin in standing. If we just start with bringing our awareness to our feet and just becoming aware of the whole of all of your foot on the floor, so both sides. So thinking about taking the weight down through the toes, the inside of your foot, the outside, and your heels. Lovely. And then just gently straightening through the knees, press the hips forwards and growing tall up through your spine. So think about stacking the joints in your spine up, rolling your shoulders back and open, and lengthening up through the crown of the head towards the ceiling. So just close your eyes there for a second. Let your shoulders just melt away from your ears. And just take a nice sniff in through the nose and fill up the tummy. And once you've reached the end of your breath, just hold for 2 seconds. And then let go through the mouth. So just notice your feet sink a wee bit deeper into the floor as you let go of the breath. And keeping the eyes closed, taking another sniff in through the nose. Hold at the end for 1, 2, and then gently release through the mouth. Lovely. And once more, nice sniff in. And hold for 1, 2, and let go the whole way out. Lovely. Just opening the eyes now. And then bringing the shoulders, the elbows, bending the elbows up so that fingertips are facing forwards and the palms are up towards the ceiling. And we're going to keep nice and soft through the feet, keeping tall. And we're going to open the arms up on the exhale and inhale to close. So as you open the arms, don't let your lower back extend or don't lean back into it. Keep that nice upright posture we've just worked through. You're just exhaling to open. Feel the shoulder blades at the back start to slide towards each other. And then inhale to release. So we're just starting nice and lightly, opening up the shoulders. Feel just a tiny stretch at the front of your shoulders, around the pec muscle. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Lovely. And then we're going to open and extend the arms now. Turn the palms down. And then inhale to come to your start position and close. Exhale to open. Extend the arms. Turn the palms down. Lovely. And then inhale to return to your start position. Lovely. We're going to add a calf raise. So as we open, turn the palms down, we come onto toes, and then we release as we bring the elbows back to your waist and close. So just think, going straight up and down towards the ceiling. So think about not swaying your body forwards or back. You're staying on that same nice point. And you'll feel your tummy muscles just gently engage as you press up onto your toes and extend your arms. And you might also feel the pelvic floor muscles activating, so as if you're just gently squeezing around the back passage as you press onto toes, because they kind of will coordinate with your tummy muscles. Lovely. Lovely. Last couple. And last time. Lovely. Bringing the feet back down to the floor, we're just going to reach one arm to shoulder height and then switch. So just scissoring the arms up towards the ear. Feel that lovely stretch at the back of your shoulders now. Lovely. And once more, keeping that lovely posture. So keeping nice, the feet sunk into the floor. Nice and long through the neck. Wide across the shoulders. And think about momentum. You're floating your arm up. Your arms are really light. You're just floating one up as the other one releases. So they scissor past each other. Lovely. The palms are turning in towards your body. And just keep breathing with this one. There's no sort of specific pattern. Just keep the breath moving in and out. And we're going to just stop now and bring the right arm up. And then the left arm, we're going to keep both elbows slightly bent. And then we're going to reach and look into the right hand as we look, as if you're like taking an apple out of a tree. You're really reaching for it. And then release on the inhale. And then exhale to reach to the opposite side. So you transfer the weight onto that foot and reach the arm up as you gaze into your palm. So you'll feel a stretch on the sides, so between the ribs and the hip on one side, the side that you're reaching to. Lovely. So we're getting that nice stretch through the sides of our body, lengthening through the arms. Lovely. We'll do one more each side. And then we'll give the arms a break. We'll slide them down to the sides of our body. And just let your right ear soften to the right shoulder. And then slide the fingertips down to your right. Once you get to the knees, you're going to peel forwards and just sit, just rest there for a second. Feel that nice stretch in your lower back. And take a nice breath into it. And then we're going to peel back up. We're going to grow tall, roll the shoulders back. Lovely, and then we're switching sides. Left ear to left shoulder. Reach the fingertips down to the outside of the knee. And from there, peel forwards. Feel that nice stretch in your lower back. And then gently roll back up. Take the shoulders to ears. And then exhale, coming back to the right. And peel back up. And last time. Instead of peeling back up, we're going to stay there, just at the knees. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just slide the fingertips on down now towards the toes. Lovely. And then grow tall, joint by joint. Press the hips forward. Take the arms up and overhead now. And then bringing the hands to prayer position, bring them into the chest, pressing your thumbs into your breastbone. We're going to press open to the right and release to center, and then press open to the left. Lovely. And coming to the right once more. Keeping the hips facing forwards for this one, and left. Lovely. Nice inhale to shrug. Exhale, release the arms now. Inhale and shrug. Exhale, let go. And once more. Take the fingertips now, slide them down the thighs once more into roll up. Let the chin soften the chest. And reach them right down towards the floor. Lovely. And then in your own time, press through the feet. Stack up the knees, press the hips forwards. Roll the spine back and down. Take the fingertips overhead. And then release, press the hands away. And we're going to keep the arms nice and wide now. And take the feet wider than hip distance. So a wide sort of stance. And keeping the arms there, we're going to drop into a deep squat. And then press back up. So the toes are going to face forwards. Lovely. And we're weight bearing through the heels on the way back up. Feel the buttock muscles work as you press the hips forwards when you return to your standing position. Lovely. Lovely. For the next few, we're going to pulse at the end. So we're going to go 1, 2, and stand. Lovely. Pulse, pulse, stand. Pulse, pulse, and stand. Lovely. 2 more. Last 2. Lovely. This time we're going to reach the right hand to the inside of the left foot as we squat, and then come up and pivot off to the left foot as you reach the right hand overhead. We're going to stay on that side, so right hand to the inside of the left foot, and then reach to the right to pivot on the left foot. We're going to stay on the same side. Lovely. And switch sides. Left hand now goes to the inside of the right foot, and then push up through the right foot, heel comes off the floor, open to the left. Lovely. Lovely. Once more. Really nice. We're going to bring the arms in front now, just to 90 degrees, so just straight in front of the shoulders, palms facing down. And we're going to push up into calf raise. And as we lower, we're going to pulse behind for 2, 3, 4, 5. And hover into calf raise. And pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Lovely. We're going to change it slightly, so we're going to calf raise. Keep the heels off the floor, so stay in a calf raise. Drop into squat. And then come back up, lower the heels and pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Coming into calf raise. Keep the heels off the mat and lower. Press back up tall, lower the heels and pulse. Lovely. And lower the heels and pulse. Really nice. I got mixed up. Don't copy me with that one. I lowered my arms when I was doing the calf raise. So keeping the arms up, calf raise, deep squat, back up, lower the heels and pulse. For the last 2, you can add the breath. So we're going to exhale, inhale to prepare, and then exhale to lower. And inhale to pulse. Lovely. Last time. Lovely. We're going to do one more exercise, or sorry, 2 more in stand, and then we're going to go on to the mat. So if we come into a lunge position now with the left leg in front, just if you have pelvic pain, just be wary with this one. You might want to do a wee tiny mini lunge, so a really small distance between the feet. Otherwise, you can keep it nice wide stance, nice wide step. So lower on the right knee to the mat, and then press up through the left leg and pulse as you hover the right knee to hip height. Lovely. Coming back to the floor, taking the right leg behind, stay on that side. Hover at the hip height and pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. And pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Lovely. Switching sides. Take the left leg behind, lower to the floor, and then hover the left knee to hip height and pulse. Lovely. Yeah, but if it's a wee bit too difficult, just keep it a wee mini lunge, so a wee short step behind. Just see how it feels. Yeah, well done. Lovely. Well done. We're going to come to the wall now and just finish our standing series with some wall press ups. I might headbutt a lump here. Hold on, I'll turn this away. Okay, so bringing the hands to the wall, keeping the feet probably about 1.5 feet away. And we're going to exhale as you bend the elbows, lower the head and body towards the wall, and then inhale to press away. See how that feels, and you can start to add in one leg extending. So it'll look like this. Switching sides. Lovely. So just pressing the body towards the wall and then extend one leg away as you press. Bring it back to the floor. Lovely. And switching sides each time. If the wrists will allow, you can walk your hands down the wall just a few inches. It'll be a wee bit more pressure on the wrists, and do the same exercise. It'll be much harder now. See how that feels. So you're just walking the hands down a couple of inches down the wall. Just be aware it'll be a wee bit more difficult with the wrists, but you'll feel you have to work a good bit harder through the upper body. Lovely, well done. Lovely. Great, we'll do a couple more there and then we're going to come on to all fours. Lovely, well done. All right, we're going to come onto the mat now. Just onto all fours. So bringing the hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips. And we're going to just come into cat-cow. We're going to gently scoop the hips up and under. Start to round the spine. Press your mid back towards the ceiling as you exhale. And then inhale to uncurl the spine. Press the hips out behind. Look up ahead. Exhale to arch. And inhale to release. So as you exhale and round the spine, you should feel like you're activating your pelvic floor muscles. So you just feel a gentle upward pressure in the pelvis as you arch your spine towards the ceiling. And then as you inhale and release, just try and think about letting the pelvic floor muscles go. So think about relaxing the muscles between the tailbone and the pubic bone on the inhale. Lovely. So use the heels of your hands to really press the floor away and get as much of a stretch in your upper back as you can. Lovely. All right, I'm just coming back to rest from there. And we're going to walk the hands forwards a few inches on each side. Lovely. And this time on the exhale, we're going to transfer the body weight from the knees onto the hands and reach the head past the hands into half plank. And then inhale to sit back, lift the tailbone to ceiling. So your exhale, you're going to tuck your hips in, tuck your pubic bone in and up underneath, press the hips to the floor, and your head's going to reach past your hands. And then you're inhaling, press back and lift the tailbone or the hips to the ceiling. Lovely. So you're getting a really nice curling under motion with the pelvis. Just tucking it underneath. And then exhale and take your body weight forwards. Lovely. So you're moving into a diagonal line when you exhale. Just be careful you're not getting into like a cobra position where you arch your back. So it's a diagonal line. You're keeping really strong through your hips and body, going to like a 45-degree angle. Lovely. Yeah, that's it. Lovely. At the end, we're going to come into a press. So we're going to reach forwards into half plank and we're going to press 2, 3, and then inhale, reach back. So exhale, continue to breathe out as you press up for 3. And then inhale, sit back. Lovely. So nice diagonal line through your body. Keep the hips scooped under. And press 2, 3 on the exhale. And then inhale to sit back. Lovely. Lovely. Really nice. We're going to come back to your start position now. So this time you're thinking about staying nice and extend it from your tailbone to the crown of your head. So as if you could rest the tray of drinks on your back. And we're going to gently hover one arm to shoulder height and release back to the mat. So you'll just gently feel your tummy muscles start to tighten as you hover the arm. And the pelvic floor muscles are connected to your tummy muscles. So hopefully you feel a wee gentle tightening around the pelvis. And you can add the breath. You can exhale to extend the arm to shoulder height. And then inhale to bring it back. Lovely. We can add in the opposite leg. So you can either slide the leg away along the floor, or you can hover up to hip height. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So depending or not whether your pelvis gives you any bother, hover the arm and then slide the leg away, or else just hover the leg to hip height and then return both to your start position. Lovely. Keeping nice and still, strong through your center. So as little movement in the center as possible. Lovely. Lovely. We're going to come back to your start position. And we're going to curl the toes underneath now. And on the exit, we're going to hover the knees about an inch off the mat. And we're going to pulse, pulse, inhale to lower. Exhale to hover, pulse, pulse, inhale to lower. Lovely. Lovely. This time after we flick the legs, we're going to stay in that hover position. And we're going to drop the hips to the right, drop the hips to the left, and lower. We're going to just do that a couple more times. So come to the hover position, drop the hips to the right, left, and lower. And once more. Right, left, lower. Take the knees nice and wide now and bring the feet together and sit back into shell stretch. Reach the fingertips away. So just lowering the forehead onto the mat now. Just let the breath slow down. Lovely, taking the breath deep into the pelvis. Let the muscles completely relax. Feel the rib cage just gently open up onto your thighs as you take deep breaths in. Lovely. We're going to just gently come up now and come on to a kneeling position. So we keep the left knee on the floor and bring the right foot in front. And we're going to just start with combining a wee thigh stretch and a hamstring stretch. Okay, so we're going to lean forwards, feel the thigh stretch in the left leg. And then we're going to sit back and reach towards the right toes. And then switch. Lean back, take the arms overhead, thigh stretch. And then release, bring the feet or the hands to the toes as you sit back on your left knee. Lovely. So yeah, you're leaning forwards, arms overhead for quad stretch. And then sink down, sit back on the heel, reach the toes for your hamstring. Lovely, I'll do a couple more of those. Really nice. I'm just turning now to bring still the right leg's going to be out to the side. Instead of have it bent in front, we're going to take it out to the side. The left knee's in contact with the floor and right leg is in line with the left knee. And we're going to bring the left hand to the floor. And we're going to just start with a nice mermaid. We're going to reach the right hand overhead. Lovely. And then we're going to come up and reach past the right knee. Feel a nice groin stretch in the right side. And then release, coming into mermaid. And reach. So if the ground feels too far away, you can put your pillow down. Or if you have a couple of blocks or anything handy, double up your pillow. It feels really far away. Lovely. We're going to progress that a wee bit. Now, as we come onto the left hand, instead of doing mermaid, we're going to bring the right hand to the hip. And we're going to take the leg to hip height. Slide it forwards and back and lower. And then come into your groin stretch. If the pelvis is giving you bother, though, stay here. You can slide your toes forwards and back on the floor. That's a wee variation. If not, you can take the hip to hip height, slide forwards and back, and lower into groin stretch. So just see how it feels for you. A slide forwards and back on the floor is still a tough exercise. Lovely. Oh, I get mixed up. Lovely. We're going to release now. Well done. Take the left foot forwards now. And we're going to go into our quad stretch and then into hamstrings. So we're going to reach forward, feel the stretch in the right thigh now. And then sit back on the right heel and bring the hands to the left foot and feel a hamstring stretch. And then release and reach forward. Lovely, well done. Lovely, last couple. Lovely. And then you're going to take the left leg out to the side, just so it's in line with your right knee. And then the right hand, just wherever you kind of drop as you lower to the floor. And we're going to start with mermaid. So reaching the left hand overhead, feel a really strong stretch in between the ribs. And then come up and reach over your left knee to feel a nice groin stretch on the left side. Lovely. You can bring it on to the next level. So bringing the hand onto the hip, and you can either slide the toes forwards and back or hover up the foot and slide the toes forwards and back. And then back into your groin stretch. Lovely. So keep a nice diagonal line between the foot, the knee, and the shoulder. And then opening up the body as you reach over the left leg. Feel that nice stretch in the groin. Lovely, last couple. Lovely. And once you've done the last two, we're just going to come in to cross-legged sitting on the floor. If you have your wee pillow or cushion, you can sit on it, or even two if you're quite tight in your hips, 2 or 3 even. So we're going to hug the right heel in first and then the left. So just allow the breath to slow down now. And we're going to move into spine stretch to the right. So taking the left hand, place it on the outside of the right knee, and take the right hand behind, and then press your chest open to the right. So you're rolling the right shoulder back and down your spine. Lovely. Once you feel a really strong stretch around the base of your ribs and your mid-back, make sure you just stand nice and upright through the sitting bones to feel that. Then think about taking the breath up and down your spine. So visualize breathing in through the tailbone, right up to the base of your neck, and exhaling from the base of the neck out through the bottom of the spine. Lovely. So you're creating space in between the joints. Inhale energy and exhale tension. Move slightly deeper into the stretch for the last couple of breaths. Lovely. And then just gently release, come to center. Take the arms just out in front now. Imagine the arms are resting on a big gym ball. And we're going to roll that imaginary gym ball away from our bodies, keeping the arms still at 90 degrees, and let our forehead rest down and forwards onto it. So you're almost visualizing somebody's taking your hands and pulling you forwards, keeping your arms up at 90 degrees. You put a strong stretch in your back. Lovely. And then gently come back up, take the fingertips to ceiling and press forwards. Feel a nice strong stretch in your upper back. Lovely. On the exhale, melt forwards. Reach the fingertips away. Take the breath into the upper back. And then release, grow tall. Reach the fingertips behind. And once more. On the exhale, come forwards into spine stretch. Lovely. And inhale, reach the arms overhead. Lovely. Take the right hand now, place it on the outside of the left knee, and then take the left hand behind. And you're going to gently roll the left shoulder back and down your spine. Coming into a really nice spine stretch. So use your right hand to pull on your left knee, kind of like a counter pressure to bring you deeper into the stretch. And once you feel that nice stretch around the base of your ribs and in between the shoulder blades, think about taking the breath up and down your spine. So breathing in through the tailbone, bring energy into the spine and space. And then exhale from the base of the neck, releasing tension all the way down your spine on the out breath. Lovely. Move slightly deeper into the stretch now. And then gently release. Come back to center. Just soften the shoulders now. We're going to bring the right ear to right shoulder. And then gently look behind that side. And switch. Left ear to left shoulder and look behind. And switch once more. Lovely, well done. We're going to just come onto our backs and finish with a few wee stretches here. So we bring the knees nice and close together, keep the feet together, and take the arms out nice and wide, palms face up towards the ceiling. So we're going to do hip twists. So this is safe for everybody to be lying on their backs. We're just doing a couple of stretches. So you're just really gently going to allow the knees to roll to the right. Come to weight bear on the outside of the right foot. Invite the knees to drop down. But keep the left shoulder blade in contact and then look over your left shoulder. Feel that lovely stretch through your spine. Take a breath into the stretch. And then exhale, peel back to center through your upper back first, your mid back, lower back, hips, feet, and finally head. Lovely. On the next exhale, we're just switching sides. So knees to the left, head to the right. Think about the movement rippling through your spine, so it's peeling gently through the spine. And release. Lovely, and we'll go one more each side. So drop into your right on the exhale. Once you get there, you hold them for a nice inhale. Exhale, peel back to center, joint by joint. And then last time on the exhale. Breathe in to hold the stretch. And then exhale to roll back to center. Lovely. We're going to hug the back of the right knee now and press the right heel to ceiling. And then lower the left leg along the floor. Once we've got that nice stretch on, we're going to paddle the foot up and down towards the ceiling. And then we're going to draw circles to the right for 3, 2, 1, and switch. And switch. And switch. Lovely. Take that knee up to your chest. Give it a nice stretch. You feel it in around the back of the hip and the buttock. And then bend up your left knee and place the right heel on your left knee. So right heel on the left knee. And then hug the back of your left thigh. And you'll feel a really strong stretch in the right buttock. Lovely. Release the right leg to the floor and press the left heel to the ceiling. And then we're paddling the left foot up and down now. Lovely. Drawing circles to the right for 3, 2, 1, and circles to the left. And switch. And switch. Lovely. Take the left heel now, place it in front of the right knee, and then hug the back of the right thigh. Feel a really strong stretch in the left buttock. Lovely. We're going to hug both knees into chest now. Keep them wide if that feels comfy, feet together. And just rock side to side. Lovely. Lovely. In your own time, we're going to come back up to standing. We're just going to do a couple of these stretches here and then we'll move into our relaxation. So we come back up under our feet and bring the feet just hip distance apart on the mat. And we're just going to do a couple of roll downs. So we're going to take a nice breath in, shoulders to ears. And as we exhale, we're going to melt forwards, press the hips out behind, lower the fingertips to the floor, and then gently peel back up, grow tall. Take the shoulders to ears, take the arms overhead, down into prayer stretch, and open to the right, keeping the hips facing forwards, open to the left. Lovely, release, melt down through your center once more on the exhale. And then inhale, grow tall, take the palms together. And exhale, press the hands away. Release the hands down by your side. Okay, well done. That is us. I will unmute everybody now for a wee second.